Welcome to this T95E6 replay, and you might be thinking, what is the T95E6? Well, the T95E6 is the reward tank for the 4th Clan War campaign, which we just received. And it's actually quite a fun tank. It's sort of a hybrid between a heavy and a medium. It has a gun of the T110 with slightly worse handling. It has relatively okay armor apart from that big cupola on the top, but then again, that doesn't really matter that much in tier 10s. And it's actually quite nice mobility wise. It's also not too bad, but do remember in this replay that I've not got any equipment mounted apart from vents, so no rammer, no vert stab, so my gun might not behave optimized as optimized as it will in a couple of weeks when the equipment is on discount again. But all in all though, after having played this tank for about 5 or 6 matches, I'm really quite satisfied with it. It's actually quite a nice and fun tank. And the gun, being the T110E5 gun, is actually quite nice. 248 pen and 400 average damage, so can't complain there. And it has 8 degrees of gun depression, which is also quite a lot nicer than the 4 or something on the Object 907. And as you can see, we're making quite short work of the enemy team here. The reload on this gun is actually not too bad. It's 8 seconds, I believe. So yeah, you can punch out quite a lot of damage. So far we're doing alright. We've done 1600 damage and we've got a couple of enemies left on this flank. You can see an IS-7 pushing in our base, but at the moment I'm not too worried about that. We need to kill these guys first, so I'm just sticking to my target. No one else seems interested in shooting him. And then the E50 shoot HE at me, I don't know why. I think he might have thought he couldn't penetrate my cupola. But he can actually, because the cupola is something like 175mm, so it's relatively easy to penetrate. And there we go. So now we see the T10 over there, who is desperately trying to run away. And in the background you can hear my cat. She really wants attention, but she'll have to wait. So another shot in, 404 damage, 400 average damage, so we're sort of on the mark with the shot so far. I'm just keeping this guy tracked. And now we switch fire to this waffle tractor at the back, who has rapidly run out of friends. As we can see, the enemy team is aggressively pushing our base, but still, we can't really be bothered until this guy is taken out. So I'm aiming for one more shot, but he disappears behind the ridge. So I decide time to get that IS-7 over there. He's actually not a bad player, and we go down this little hill, and we lose 325 HP. So this tank does not bounce really well apparently, which is a shame. That health can always be used in a tier 10 match. But all in all though, I really like the looks of this tank. It's sort of a sexy alien tank. It seems flatter than the T110. Obviously it hasn't got the bullshit buffed armor that the T110 has got, but then again that thing is borderline OP at the moment, so at some point they'll probably balance out that armor again. But in the meantime, this is, yeah, I can't really complain about this tank, especially not getting it for free. So I can't really say if I like it more than the Object 907, but I sort of like the gun and a slightly bit more gun depression more. Although you miss out on the rate of fire, because the 907 has got really nice rate of fire and nice damage. Slightly more penetration as well, 264, and this has got 248. And now I was hoping to get a shot into the side of the IS-7, but I have to be careful because there's loads of TDs all around, as you can see. So we move up, so we have the side of the IS-7, nice side shot, and obviously it dings. Bad aiming on my part, but also strong Russian armor. So luckily my rate of fire is better, so good night IS-7. Quickly retreat behind this building because I don't fancy getting shot in the side by the T-30. But he doesn't seem interested in shooting me. And he's right up there, so I duck behind this rock. He's looking my way, and then he decides not to, and that's his mistake. So take him out and keep pushing. We have a chance that the waffle will come over the ridge there, but I have to decap now. 27 seconds on the clock, so we need to be fast about it. And now you can see that I haven't got all the equipment mounted. Really nice side shot on this waffle. No clue where that shot went. I did bounce a shot at the T110 though, so that's pretty nice. One of the few shots this match that bounced. Put a nice shot into the guy again, and now we're safe. So the T110 thinks about pushing me, and then he thinks, nah, rather not. So I move forward, put a nice shot in, he gets taken out, and it's time to go around. So now we've only got the E100 left, and the waffle. And we've got this FE moving up. So far we've done 5.1k damage and 6,100 WN8, so not too bad, especially on the 4th or the 5th match. And this guy does 1600 damage to the E100, which is a little bit of sour. Could have farmed some more damage here, but I'll settle for the kill. And now we've got the waffle there, but he's just being pushed into the water and dies. So yeah, this was my first class match in the T95E6. All in all, I'm quite satisfied with this tank. It's a fun little thing. We were doing a troll platoon with 3 of them, and in total I managed to do 5,484 damage and get 8,168 WN8, as well as the high caliber and the Confederate medal. So yeah, can't really complain. Hope you liked the replay, and see you next time, guys.